Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm out at the long range with the NEMO Arms. Now this isn't a review of the NEMO 300 Win Mag rifle. This is just a video, a range day video to bring you along and show you the continuing T&E process of this particular rifle. I've had it now for about 4 or 5 months and I've put quite a bit of ammo through it, several hundred rounds of ammunition. I've taken it to Florida with me. I let a bunch of people shoot it. I want not only my own opinion but the opinion of others who shoot this rifle before I render my opinion to you guys. Some of the ammo that I've been out trying today is, Black Hills, I was about to say Winchester, is Black Hills 190 grain match ammo. This has an important notice on the side of the box, and that's because this stuff is loaded just a little bit longer than their standard 300 Win Mag loads, so it's going to seat the bullet just a little bit closer to the lands and grooves of the riflings on the barrel. The barrel that I have on this rifle is 18 inches. The reason I went with an 18-inch barrel versus a 24-inch barrel is because I intend to suppress this rifle. It is also one of their newer models, which has, and this is just the entry-level Recon, it also has the adjustable gas block on it, so you can shoot lighter than 190 grain loads out of it. If you have one of the earlier guns, you're not going to be able to shoot the 150 grain loads and stuff like that. It's definitely that rifle that you would only favor 190 grain or heavier bullets. This rifle can shoot them all because of that adjustable gas system. I'm still using the heavier bullets because they have a better BC or ballistic coefficient for long-range shooting. Now this 18-inch barrel is good to 1,000 yards. That's all I have out here is 1,000 yards. I can't shoot much past that, so I did opt for the shorter 18-inch barrel with the A10 muzzle brake so I could suppress it. 24-inch barrel with a suppressor on the end is going to be unwieldy, so I wanted a short, handy package even with the suppressor, and I think this rifle is going to do that. The rifle is somewhat based on the AR-10 rifle. I mean, it's very closely based to the AR-10. Has a similar bolt and carrier, has a direct gas impingement system. It's not a gas piston. And the ergonomics are certainly AR-ish in feel. Has a Magpul PRS stock on it, and I also have an IOR Valdada RECON scope on the rifle. And I'll talk more about this later in the video, but I'm really liking this IOR scope. It's an awesome scope. The clarity of the lenses and stuff, and the accuracy of the adjustments is just spot on. Very good stuff. But anyway, let's do a little bit of shooting this afternoon. Again, just going to bring you guys along as part of the T&E process so you can see what I'm doing and testing the rifle before I render that final opinion in the full review video that'll come sometime this summer. I can't promise when. Let's do a little bit of shooting. What I'm doing there is pulling the rifle back and then pushing it into the bipod. That helps to stabilize the rifle. Another thing that I do when I'm adjusting for elevation, making minute adjustments, I have sandbags under the rear of the stock here, and I just pinch the sandbag to bring it up or down, but I make sure I let the rifle settle into the sandbag, and it makes for a very stable shooting platform. I really like using sandbags on the rear. If you're going to buy a NEMO and you're a reloader, one thing you'll want to consider is that it tends to booger up the brass. And this is what it looks like, a typical case looks like it gets ejected from the NEMO. A little bit disconcerting. I really did want to reload for the rifle, but that's pretty nasty booger marks on that brass. Yeah, it's getting it. It's 2 mils left for the wind, 2 mil left hold value. It's putting me on steel. Yeah, solid hit. 1.5 mils left. Yeah, another solid hit. Still 1.5 mils left. Have my closest range flag going to the left, to the south, and my furthest 3 going to the north or to the right. Kind of a goofy wind condition. The NEMO fires from a 14-round magazine. Looks like this. I did have the gun finished in a custom flat dark earth, Magpul flat dark earth color. It is available, I believe, from NEMO in this color, although they typically do their custom camo patterns that you see in their advertisements and on their website. But I wanted this flat dark earth. I mean, after all, brown's a new black, right? The magazine fits in just like a standard AR-15, has standard controls like a standard AR-15 with your mag release right here by your index finger. The charging, though, is done by a handle that's directly connected to the bolt and does reciprocate. And one of the things that's kind of unique is the bolt itself. Let's take it out here. Take it out, you just pull the bolt to the rear. Pull the charging handle off, slide this out to the rear. And of course it looks like a standard AR-10 bolt with the exception of this. Notice that plunger right there. You can push this in. So that's part of the recoil dampening system that's patented on the rifle that helps make this 300 Win mag so tame to shoot. But I attribute a lot of its controllability to that muzzle brake, the A10 muzzle brake too. I think this does help, but it doesn't help as much as that muzzle brake. I have fired these rifles with longer barrels, and I'll tell you what, they can give you a good rap on the shoulder. Putting it together is really simple though. Put your charging handle back in. Push your bolt home. That's it. Takedown pin is just like an AR-10 or an AR-15. Got pins in the front and the rear. It's very neat rifle. I like the way it handles. I like the way it shoots. One troublesome feature, I guess you could say, is that if the bolt doesn't go all the way closed, it's just slightly out of battery, the hammer will fall. It'll go click, but it won't set the round off, thankfully, because if it was out of battery, it'd blow up in your face. But yeah, if you don't get that bolt all the way home, it's not gonna go bang, obviously, but the hammer will fall. Well, that's it for now. I put about 160 rounds through the gun at 40 bucks a box, a little over 40 bucks a box. It's a little over $2 a round, so it's been a very expensive afternoon, but a fun afternoon. I've had a good time shooting the NEMO. I continue to enjoy shooting this rifle. It's a lot of fun to shoot. If you guys have any questions about anything you've seen in this video, you can ask those questions on our Facebook page. You can find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/military arms. You can also find us on Google+. If you're watching us on YouTube, it's pretty easy to find. Just click that little Google+ button. Also, please swing by and check out thebangswitch.com, which is our blog. And again, thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you guys soon.